Hi everybody, welcome to a rather unusual video for my channel, and that is Assetto Corsa Competizione. So I like to make content about DayZ, PUBG, Call of Duty, Battlefield, Fall, all those sorts of games, but obviously I like playing other games as well. And driving games are something I enjoy. I'm absolutely rubbish at, as you're going to find out in a moment, but I wanted to make this video to encourage people, maybe if you haven't touched a driving game in a long time but used to like them, that the Assetto Corsa games, the original one, Assetto Corsa and Assetto Cosa Competizione, are definitely worth checking out because they are incredibly cheap when they're in the various sales or on the key sites, and they're so much fun. The original Assetto Corsa has cars from Formula 1 cars through to ordinary saloon cars, where Competizione is limited to GT type cars, but it is the newer game with the better graphics. So in this video I'm going to be attempting to drive around the 24-hour Nurbergring track, which is the Nordschleife. And it is a lot of fun. I'm probably going to crash a lot, but let's go in. Let's use the safe preset. Let's go back. Let's start race, and we'll change to the helmet cam. Wow, this is so cool. And the beauty with Assetto Corsa Competizione and Assetto Corsa is that you can just set up a quick race or a practice, and just go out and drive and have good fun. You don't have to fight your way through a career mode, though there is a career mode in both games. You don't have to unlock things, everything's unlocked to start off with, and you can just enjoy the amazing work that goes into these tracks and these cars and the sounds, and it's lovely. And the other thing I wanted to say, so if your fan said it already, is the idea about being able to play this on a gamepad as well. I'm playing it on an Xbox gamepad. You may think, oh, Assetto Corsa, that's serious. Surely you need a steering wheel and pedals. No, you can do this on a gamepad. Obviously, purists will say, no, you'll never be fast enough. Or yeah, maybe if you're going online or want the fastest times, you would get a wheel. But if you're like me, you haven't got enough space for a wheel, then a gamepad, you can have an awful lot of fun with this. And the best thing about these games is they are so incredibly cheap to buy. You can pick up when it's in the sale, you can normally pick up a Assetto Corsa Competizione, this one, with some of the best DLC for less than a tenner. So you can get this with the with the Nurbergring pack, or I've tended to concentrate on buying the packs that include the tracks, like the British GT pack. But there's different car packs, championship packs, that sort of stuff. Bit of a ragged start. Look at that! Doesn't this look amazing? The really cool thing about the Nordschleife or the Nurbergring in the original Assetto Corsa is that you start off in the car park, which I think is so cool. And you drive onto the track just like you can, in real life when there's on a public right. Flat. Oh, not flat. Oh, no, onto the gravel. One of my biggest errors when I'm playing this game is lifting off when I shouldn't do. So losing traction at the wrong point. The racing line in Assetto Corsa, the original one, isn't dynamic like this one. Flat. So in this one, if I'm going too fast into a corner, obviously it will go yellow then red. But if you're going too slow, it will turn back to green again. Whereas in the original Assetto Corsa, the racing line, if you're using it, is kind of fixed. So this is definitely more beginner friendly. If you're on PC, there are thousands of mods available for the original Assetto Corsa, but there's no modding for Assetto Corsa Competizione that I know of. And the team behind these games are working. Concentrate. Don't lift off. See, I lifted off then. I lost traction. I think I might need to turn down the sensitivity on my gamepad, actually. I think that's the problem. I'm kind of flicking the steering wheel too hard and going into skids. The team behind these are working on the new Assetto Corsa, which is Assetto Corsa Evo, which is in early access on PC. Flat, 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 flat. It's these blind apexes where you're going flat. And then there, like that corner was a flat corner, but I just had to brake. Smooth, 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 smooth. Wow, so fast. So narrow. Gotta be brake, gotta be brake. Whoa, whoa, big skid. And the pack goes past me. Oh, right, okay, we're going the right way again. Sorry, chaps. Sorry. Okay, so at least we've got a clear track ahead of us now. Oh, we've still got someone behind us. Okay, we're not completely lost. Whoa, 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 whoa. See, I was looking in my mirror then. Where is it? The other car must have broken down. Right, here we go. Let's concentrate, Rob. It's looking in the mirror. That's the problem. I say the mirror. It's the TV screen in the bottom right corner. Whoa. Okay, slow down, Rob. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Right, here we go. Concentrate. No, I'm normally not this terrible. Yeah, I know you're saying. Sure you are. The reason for that is because I'm trying to talk at the same time. Right. Sun glancing over the windscreen there looks beautiful. The other racers have stopped for a cup of tea. Whoa, big sideways slide there. Big sideways slide. The view distance, the trees in the distance, tents and the people on the right hand side. I'm also very guilty of going into corners while still braking. There's smoke coming out the back of my car. Stop with the camera so crap on the rear. Guess it's the sunlight, isn't it, coming in? Flat, 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 flat. Don't touch the rail sides. Flat, 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 flat. Guys, this is so fast. I've got a brake. I've got a brake. Surely I've got a brake. No brake. Keep going. Flat, flat, flat. Don't touch the curbs. Flat, flat, flat. A little bit of a brake. Keep it going. It's terrifying. See, lifting off when you don't have to just totally unbalances the car. Again, talking like I know what I'm talking about. I believe this is called the carousel. Very, very, very bumpy. Especially when using a helmet cam like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bit of a slide there. But hold it on. You can of course drive around this track as a member of the public when they have their open days in Germany. Obviously your insurance is completely invalid if you're a British citizen anyway. I believe German insurers do still cover your car because it's classed as a public road when you're driving around it. But British insurers have a clause saying you're not allowed to drive round German toll roads, one-way German toll roads, which is this road here. So if you do have an accident, you'll be completely liable. Although your insurance company will pay for the damages, they will then come after you for all the damage done. And imagine, I was watching a video where a guy was talking about, so yeah, imagine you have an accident where you hit the curbs, for example, rip the sump off your car dumps oil all over the track. There's a Ferrari GT40 behind you, which skids on your oil and goes into the wall. And then you've got to pay for the damages to that car and the track. Yeah. So terrifying. And also if you go over there and you hire a car to go round, because you can hire cars to take round the thing, the excess is absolutely horrendous as well. So you may think you're insured, well you are insured, but the excess could be half the price of the car. I'm deliberately going a bit slower now so that we can come talk, so you can appreciate the beauty of this amazing track, this amazing engine and this amazing game. Whoa, bit of a slide there off the back. I'll have to look more into the setup actually. It could be that I've chosen the Ferrari because it's red, but it could be that some of the others are more beginner friendly, or there's a more beginner friendly setup. It's a little bit more forgiving, although obviously this track is not forgiving at all because it is so fast and so narrow. Here we go, the original start finish straight. I think this straight is longer than some Formula 1 tracks in entirety. There we go, look at that. Look at this view. Bouncing off the rev limiter. Flat, flat, flat. Whoa, 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 whoa. And then a bit of a spin. And we're back on the Grand Prix track. Oh, we're back on the sort of modern race track. There we go. On to the start-finish straight. Woo! There we go. So I apologise for my very poor driving, but I really just wanted to make this kind of one-off video about Assetto Corsa Competizione, just to say if there's any people out there, maybe you played like Gran Turismo 2 on the PlayStation 2, and you haven't really played with any racing games since then, and you don't really fancy games like the the Forza Horizon series, you wanted something a bit more serious, then I would definitely say the Assetto Corsa games are great. The original Assetto Corsa and Competizione, especially the graphics on Competizione, are absolutely stunning. It's definitely worth buying cheap and just enjoying the simulation. Anyway, that's enough from me. What do you think? Put your questions and comments down below, and I will see you again soon.